A 15-point lead with 2:33 left. Really uphill for Van Buren now. Bolia with it. Bolia backs off. Now goes to Medor. Medor off to the left side goes to Valancourt. Valancourt off the glass and in. Nice shot for the freshman.
Pretty shot that time. Used the glass. The old Sam Jones shot from the Boston Celtics. Not many use that, or even Kuzi used to use it. That will date ourselves, Joe, a little bit.
Us?
Yourself. Remember, I could remember who Coach Rosenthal was. You didn't remember that the first time.
And let's see. Going to call a foul on Travis Valancourt as he's trying to prevent Tim Brewer from moving in. That's the 7th team, so that should be the one-on-one down the other end. It is.
This is the toughest part of the game, Joe. It looks as though that if Van Buren doesn't get some kind of offensive movement going real quick, they're probably going to be defeated by Central Aroostook. So the last 2:19 could be a tough one for foul line.
Tim Brewer will go to the line. Brewer is up and good. And as last year, Central Aroostook comes down with tall people that can handle the ball, shoot from the outside, and work from the inside. So, like a double threat. Foul shot up, no good this time. Rebound taken off by Delinsky. Got a 3-on-2 here, if you can see it. Nope, he's going right to the glass and puts it in. And Townsend takes the shot, but no call. Lee Shaw back with a 61-49. And the foul on Medor, that's his 4th. Well, you know, the two kids that had the 3, Porter and Medor, stayed pretty cool, and that's only the 4th with 2:06 left on Medor.
So they played it well in that part, Joe. It's just been tough for them to score offensively. They haven't been able to do something. I think your point was well taken in regards to when Central Aroostook went to that zone, when Porter went out, and they changed their defense a little bit and went to that extended zone, it seemed to have frustrated them, and Van Buren has never been able to get back into it.
Played very passive, trying to find someone to pass to. Lee Shaw's second shot is no good. Tip up by Brewer, and there's going to be a foul called on Delinsky.
Delinsky going over the back underneath. The position was established. That's the tough one. Somebody got a real aggressive underneath there, get the position there, and the foul was occurred.
So Mr. Brewer will go back the line, the junior, Tim Brewer, as they will now hone in on the Jonesport Beals team, who beat them a year ago here in the finals. Foul shot is missed. Second shot up. This is no good as well. Picked off by Medor, and the long rebound to the left. He comes down with it. He's going to stop, take the outside 3. No good. Rebound tip, but is picked off by Libby. Libby starts down with it. Scoop pass goes to Allen. Allen all the way down the right baseline. They're going to call a foul on Portra, and that'll be his 4th.
You're going to see some fouls real quick. The hardest one now for the kids is to slow down a little bit and to set up something just to run some of the time off the clock, and that's what they're not used to doing. They want to go right to the hole.
Well, Van Buren came in with 11-5 record. They made the tournament in 4th place. They've won 1 game. Now they've lost the 2nd. But like Mr. Valancourt said, hey, put some pride back in Van Buren. They've got some underclassmen as well. Peter Medor is a junior. Ayott's a junior. Boyer's a junior. Delinsky a junior. And Portra is the only senior. 53-49 the score. Pretty much academic now with 1:49 left.
They call the foul on Randy Libby on crashing the board. No shot will be taken, Joe. But I think you're right. If you look at Coach Rosenthal, Matt's team coming back is very young also. He just loses Portra, and that's the only person off that team. So they're establishing some experience, and that's very important for an upcoming season for the next year.
Boyer to the right now is going to take the jump shot. It's no good. Rebound taken off by Lee Shaw. Pretty much Central Aroostook has owned the defensive basket with just limiting the Crusaders to 1 shot. And a foul is on number 42, which is the 52 rather, is Portra. And Portra played a fine game. Will leave now. And it is 5th foul on him, and Ayott will come back in.
Corey played a good ball game here. I think the fouls in the first half there, those 3 that he picked up, were real tough for him to adjust with. It took him pretty much out of the pattern of the game that he had, probably where he was used to crashing the boards and making some penetration moves and dumping the ball off to number 50, Peter Szynski. So it's really important that he did that. It'll be interesting, Joe, just to see how they'll finish up here. But Central Aroostook will probably come out victorious in here. Again, a reminder to our television audience, at 4 o'clock this afternoon, Skank versus Narragansett in girls Class C, and at 5:30, Hodgson versus Washington Academy in boys Class C. At 7 p.m. tonight, Limestone versus Callis in the girls Class C semifinals, and in the boys Class C semifinals, Skank High School versus Narragansett. That will be the finale for the 8-game day. In the Western Maine, at 7 o'clock, York versus Kennebunk for the girls Class B final, and at 8:45, Mountain Valley versus Gorham High School for their Class B final. Should be interesting basketball. Joe, you can't say that people can't get their fair share of basketball in the state of Maine from classes B, C, and D.
We're going to have to go into fast forward when we get back, Bill.
We'll be all right.
Class C. Are you serious? Narragansett, Washington Academy. Foul shot by Mr. Libby is good. The two big men for this Central Aroostook team, Libby and Brewer, pretty much complemented each other. They both can shoot outside. They both can shoot inside, and they can both rebound well. Libby hits a pair, and the substitutes will start to rain now as Grady Mahan will come in the game, and Libby will leave, playing a very fine game. 65-49 when he leaves. Boyer comes down with it now. Boyer down the middle, stripped by Townsend. He picks it up, starts down with it. Down the left, inside to Ben Allen. The ball is stripped away from him, picked up by Ayotte. Now to Medore. Medore will bring down. Starts in the middle, right to the middle, scoops it up around. No good. Nice effort there. And Valancourt rips the rebound away from Mahan, and Mahan is fouling him.
Well, they go to the fouling. We said we'd see a few fouls in the last couple of minutes of the fourth quarter, and that is what's going to happen. Coach Shaw is going to put in a couple more players for his team, and I think Coach Rosenthal is just going to give some experience to the players who get out there, again, preparing for the next season.
Chad Boyd will enter the game for Central Aroostook. He's number 14. And Valancourt will go to the line. Travis, only a freshman. Foul shot is up and missed. 6'1". And a good-looking ball player. Foul shot is up, and this is no good. Rebound strong in there by Frank Kearney. Townsend with it now as he starts down, and Boyd is picking up his foul.
Well, this is where you kind of like to have the clock roll just a little bit. But the young men are going to have an opportunity to score beyond the foul line. And incoming for Central Aroostook now is number 24, a sophomore at 6'2", Seth Locke.
And he's got to report, Seth. And he did. 31 momentarily will be Ricky McDonald. If he gets in, Boyer will leave after playing a very fine game. He played two good games. And checking in will be number 24 for Van Buren. That'll be Justin Medore. 14 is Sean Parent. And number 10 is Travis LaJoy.
Nothing like playing on the auditorium floor, Joe, when you can come in here. People always have talked about the Mecca, as people have said, as Keith Mahaney said last night in an interview. There's something about playing on here, or even coaching or refereeing. There's a lot of climate and atmosphere here, and it's really enjoyable.
22 is no one. See, they do that to us every time. You see a 22 there? No, they don't. I'm going to take a wild guess and say it's Philip Doucette. It's the only guy left. So we'll call it Mr. Doucette if it's not. And Mr. Doucette has the ball. No, Philip Doucette is in the game, number 20 right now. Long shot. Missed. Goes to rebound the left side. Now back out and back to number 22. Mysterious player. Rebound off to Parent, Sean Parent. He's going to take an outside three. Yes. No. A little bit under. And the 66-49 as we crack it down here. Mahan outside, inside. Number 24 picks it up. And that's Seth Locke. Misses. Taken back by Kearney and put up. And that's no good. They're going to call a foul on the closest player I guess he can get to.
Number 24, I think Seth Locke. He had two attempts to score a field goal, and he wasn't able to cash in on it. And it turned and crashed on the boards a little bit. And somebody's going to go to the foul line for Van Buren.
Justin Medore is fouling. And going to the other end of the court will be Justin Medore, a sophomore, number 24. Good-looking shot right there. Foul shot is up. It's no good. Rebound taken off by McDonald. As he starts down with it, he's going to go coast to coast, put a shot up, and it's no good. Rebound taken off in there by Philip Doucette. Doucette brings it back with 18 seconds left. He stops. He wants the three. He gives it off to LaJoie. The ball's batted back at his head. No one wants to pick it up. And this time the hand does. Long lead pass goes intended for McDonald. And coming back the other way, outside shot is no good by Sean Parent. And it goes out of bounds, and 66-49 is the final score. Pretty much the Central Aroostook team had led 2013 at the end of one, 37-27 and a half, 49-38 at the end of three, and go away winning at 66-49. So that's the final, with the Southern Aroostook girls winning 56-40. This is Joe Gould. Oh, we'll be back in just a moment. I'm sorry.
Funding for Maine Public Television's basketball coverage is provided in part by Husson College, offering master